referee over here, right? Do as you're told, obey my instructions at all times. Good luck to both of you. Come out, fight at the bell, may the best man win.
Well, there it is now. It's the red alert time, Jim. And I'm glad it's got normal cornermen here, because Eubank, with the jodhpurs and the monocle from the build-up this week, I thought maybe Jeeves would appear in his corner. It looked a bit like Bertie Wooster at times. Well, there's the focusing, Jim, that you were talking about there. Now, if the fight is half as good as the last time, 3 years ago in Birmingham, and having the close-shaved haircut for the first time now, well, I don't know whether it helped with the slip punches a little bit. Remember, both world champions.
I think from their first meeting, Reg, Eubank is the one who's been doing most of the improving. I don't think Ben's really got any better at all. But Eubank now has the confidence of being a champion, and he started far more positively than I expected.
Condition's tremendous, Jim, isn't it? That extra poundage that they put on since the last time, they've carried it well.
Well, especially Eubank. I think that's going to have a big bearing on what happens tonight. Eubank will be closer to 13 stone here. Ben will just be around about the 12.
Yeah, remember, it's
so much bigger and stronger.
Jim, it's 28 hours now since the weigh-in. I know you don't particularly agree with that the day before. It's a medical rule to stop them dehydrating to make weight.
See, Ben's attitude just seemed a little bit casual as he came into the ring, smiling and bobbing about. Not as though he was coming to do battle.
A little ticking off there for Eubank, and hit on the break. The referee was pulling him apart. He didn't announce break, of course, but it was a bit obvious. Which, though, Ben's trying to go looking for him more, isn't he? Trying to, well, not cut the ring size down, Jim, but to stop Eubank going walkabout.
Well, Ben has to come forward, Reg, to be, you know, in any way positive. I look for success, but he can't do it in a reckless manner. He's got to have a bit more control than he normally shows, and I haven't really seen much control. Not a tight defence as he moves forward here.
He loves what he calls a tear-up, doesn't he? The old soldier. 4 years, 256 days in the Royal Fusiliers, and he counted every one of them.
At least he's not wasting punches in the first round. One of Ben's problems, he runs out of steam because he wastes punches in the first few rounds, puts too much power into punches that are missing. So at least, although he's not tight, he's controlling his punch rate a little bit in the first round.
I tell you what, there's been some good shots landed in this opening round as we come up to the close there. Slightly low, not too much of a moan there from Eubank. And there it is, giving it the old pose again. The angle back to the corner, and back to the cares of the office, this fellow. He really is an incredible guy. Well, he may not even bother to go and sit down there, and trainer Ronnie Davis keeps a straight face. As I said, he's the G's of the outfit. He calls him the pit bull terrier. There's the corner, and Maximo Pereira is actually the New York cab driver. There he is, from the Dominican Republic, who first trained Eubank, and he had 5 fights in Atlantic City, just in the little prelims. Nigel Benn there, the Jimmy Tibbs, who's worked against Eubank now. This is the 5th time, the 5th time now. He's going to try and get a win. He still hasn't beaten him.
Second down.
Bit of a calm confidence going on, Jim, in both corners, really, I thought there. Round 2.
Yeah, well, a fairly quiet opening round, but you could see the sharpness in Eubank's moves. He has total concentration, everything tight, and then fully concentrated. Full concentration.
He's admitted in the past that his early road work has not been that good, but he's really fired himself up and worked himself very hard on the road for this one. Ben, of course, a very diligent trainer anyway.
See, Ben always has trouble against awkward, cagey opponents, and Eubank is certainly that. Ben's not getting his punches off quick enough, Reg. He's moving forward, bobbing and weaving, but not getting the punches off.
Amazing part with Eubank, really. He's only had one knockout or stoppage since he last fought Ben. That's amazing. That was John Jarvis, the American. South African, Sugarboy Malinga, Von Essett, Tony Thornton, the postman, Juan Carlos Jimenez, all went to the course. And Lindell Holmes.
Eubank's had a lot of poor performances, Reg, but you always get the feeling he can do better if he decides to do better. He just seems to do enough. I think Ben will have him fired up.
Oh dear, those little rabbit punches will have to be stopped. I think Eubank wants to wipe away the thought of that kind of dreary draw that he got with the Irishman Ray Close in Scotland last time up.
Ben's getting them off a bit quicker now.
Yeah, and the Manchester crowd are enjoying that too. What a turnout it is. It's all the celebrities, ex-champions, current champions. The newspaper literati, of course.
Yeah, Ben's doing better in the second round here.
Minute to go. It's the sharpest we've seen Eubank now, probably since he last fought this fellow, eh?
Yeah, well, like I say, I think the Ben fight made him realise just how tough this business was, so there's no way he's not got himself properly prepared for this.
He does absorb a punch so well, Jim Eubank, doesn't he? It's true he's been down, although the last time I agreed with him, I thought it was a bit of a slip on water on the canvas. As kind of followed the punch, he tripped over a left hook as well.
See, Eubank's never comfortable leading off attacks. He likes to pull a man forward onto him and hit him with counters.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 3.
So round 3, and I can tell you it's pretty chilly here now in Manchester. These fellas have warmed up well. They got off to a pretty bright start. Get the feeling, Jim, the bulk of the crowd are behind Ben when he throws bombs like this.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people, I quite enjoy the arrogance that Eubank brings into the ring. I think it's all part of the showmanship, but some people don't like it, so they want to see him maybe knock down a peg or two. But a good right hand lead from Eubank. See, Ben has to pay more attention to the defence. If you look up now, he gets clipped. Instead of covering up, he goes on the attack.
Yeah, he likes all the blasting stuff. He likes living on the edge all the time, doesn't he, Ben? That little bit of danger. He's done it the hard way. He's the only Briton that's gone abroad like that and won 2 World Championships, Jim, in America. Doug DeWitt, Ron Barkley.
Yeah, well, Hunnigan did it as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
But, it's not quite as intense as their first battle yet, but with every round that passes, it's heating up more. Ben, a bit more positive now, trying to move forward with the punches. So that's a dangerous looking right hand Eubank's throwing.
You don't have that cauldron heat, of course, in an indoor arena, Jim. I wonder, you fought in the open air. Does it make that much difference?
Yeah, it does actually, especially in October. It's not